everyone, welcome to LiQWYD. This is my channel where I post a little bit more personal stuff about my life, and today I thought I would start with like a little vlog style video. I have never done this sort of video before, so keep that in mind while watching this. And yeah, it's not a really an eventful day, which I think is good to do as a first video to get a feel for it. So this will be mostly a reading vlog. I have to babysit my dogs today. So we're gonna see a little bit of the dogs, a little bit training with the dogs, a little bit of reading, and yeah, join me for just a comfortable and join me for just a comfortable time. So I just read chapter 8 of The Song of Achilles. It's a book that I have heard a lot about, and it was recommended to me a lot. For those who have also read it, this at the point where Chiron is introduced. I obviously won't say any more because I don't want to spoil anyone who hasn't read it. So far I like it. The writing style is really distinct. It's really, really interesting, and I love that. I love the writing style that really gives you the feeling of the time and age this sets place and of the setting, and it's distinct, it's special. I like it. It's not one of the books I can read really, really, really quickly. I have books that for example, The Sun and the Star was the last one I think. I read this quickly, that I sat down with and I didn't put down until it was finished. Not that kind of book, but I still enjoy it. Yes, and now I'm currently debating whether I should continue reading one of the other books. I always rotate, these are all the books I'm currently reading at the same time, because again, I have not at the moment a book that grips me so tightly that I can't put it down. Most of these are science books, because I like science. So I'm debating if I should read another one or maybe do some training with the dogs. I think let's check up on the dogs and see how they're doing in the reading side. I haven't introduced you to them yet, which I just remembered. This is my Akuma-chan. Hi, Akuma. I love you so much. But yeah, she seems a bit tired at the moment. Also, she's hiding under the table because she doesn't like to go on walks. And I'm currently dog sitting, so to say, my two dogs, because my sister and my father went on a vacation. It's I don't even know how to describe it. It's a nerd vacation. It's with board games and role play games and everything, pen and paper and stuff. And that's not really my kind of thing, but they really enjoy it. And when they went out of the house, she hid under the table because she was scared of going on a walk. Which, how many dogs do you know that don't like to go on walks? Because I only know her. Hi. But she's so adorable. And then we have her little sister, Buffy. Hey, Buffy. This is Buffy, her little sister. And yes, she sadly injured her paw. But the vet said it wasn't that bad and it will be okay in just a couple of days. Yes, hi. She's adorable. And she likes to go on walks, so it can't simply be our, how do you say this? How we train our dogs and how we raise them. Can't simply be that. This dog loves going on walks. Right? Do you love going on walks? Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of practice with them later, but I think at the moment they're still a bit too tired, so I'll continue reading. just read the chapter about autism and medicine in this book called Untypical. I can really recommend it. Honestly, at this point of reading, I want everyone to have read it and to have read it already, preferably. I'm personally autistic, as many of you know. And this book actually aims at an audience of neurotypicals to make it easier to understand autism. I personally like to read it because it's just that you don't feel so alone anymore. Like, I read this and I can relate to so much of it, which in some parts I'm like, oh my god, yay, someone else feels the same. In other parts it's really sad to read that this is such a common problem among the autism community. I really like the writing style. It has, I don't even know how to describe it. It has this edge to it of someone who has lived this experience and is exasperated in parts with it, but also like not ashamed for being autistic. And I really, really enjoy it. I can only recommend it if you're autistic yourself, or especially if you have an autistic family member to understand them better. And also, if you maybe have nothing to do with the topic at all, it really, really helps. And I think understanding each other is the most important step to learn to be compassionate towards one another and coexist in harmony. So yeah, that book, it makes me feel seen a lot, makes me sad in parts, makes me laugh. I can recommend it. Yeah. So that was what I was reading so far. And Song of Achilles. Same dilemma as before, but I think the dogs are still tired, so I'm gonna continue with, I think I'm going for this one. I had to interrupt my reading session because my dogs thought that the neighbors walked a little bit too close to a house and had to give an alarm. But yeah, I can show you. I read Nick Lane's book Power, Sex, Suicides last. It's about the mitochondria and evolution and biology. It's really cool. And I was really happy because in the chapter I just read, there was a reference to Richard Dawkins, which is another biologist and author I read a lot of books about. Specifically this book, which I'm also currently reading, called The Selfish Gene. You good, Buffy? And I love when stuff like this just connects. Like, it is another piece of information in like the network of knowledge. I like that. Okay, but since the dogs are awake now, let's train them a little bit. Can I have some treats? Okay, yeah, let me figure out where to position the camera. I'm doing this for the first time. I position it here on the ground. Hi. I don't even know. Yes. No, when you sit like this, no one can see us. You're good, come on. Okay. I don't think the camera position works like that. Okay, you stay while I figure this out. Sorry guys, I'm doing this for the first time. Okay, I think I figured something out. Alright guys, come here. Now you are sitting in front of the camera. Okay, you will see that Kuma over there is really motivated by food, and Buffy not so much. But they both like treats. I mean, which dog doesn't? Come here, sit. Good girls. See, they can do sit well. Alright. Down. That's good. Buffy. Down. Come on. You can do it. She's distracted by something in the garden, and this is what I mean. Kuma is so motivated by food. Typically, there are 3 things dogs are motivated by, which is food, cuddling, and playing. And Buffy is more play motivated, but we're trying to train with these like that. Buffy, come down. Down. Good girl. See, you're doing well. Also, I think she's still a bit irritated because her paw is injured and yeah. There's a new trick I tried to teach her, like rolling over. And it works sometimes, but not always. So let's see. Nana, focus. Yes, good girl. Roll over. Good girl. Well done. Buffy? Yes. Buffy can't do that trick well yet, but she's also the younger one. She's a whole year younger. 2 years by now, right? You're 2 years old, right? Almost. And Kuma is 3 years old. They're half sisters, so we got them from the same breeder, and they have the same mother, a different father. That's hi. Can you do hop? Good girl. Buffy, give me your paw. Paw. Good. See? You two can do it so well. Okay. One thing I like to do to teach them, this is exactly what I try not to do. She has not the best impulse control when it comes to food. So I'm trying to teach them that. I just put it down on the floor. No. And now they look at me and they wait for me to give the word that allows them to eat it. This is good. You're doing great. Okay. And it works. It works. When they're focused on it, they can stay in place. And I can do this with anything. Like, they love cheese, obviously. Nah. Raw meat and everything. Like, they sometimes get, like, little chunks of meat. And they love that. And as long as they're focused on it, they can wait. However, it's still difficult to bring that into, like, daily situations. And I'm by no means an expert on, like, dog training. But I learned, like, definitely enough to care for my babies because I love them so much. And I want to be a good dog mom. Yes, I want to be a good dog parent, right? Right, babies? Kuma still wants more treats. I don't know if I positioned the camera in a way that you can see her well, but she's looking at me with puppy eyes, which I think, personally, really unfair. Oh, Buffy, you okay? Come on. To sit? Good girl. Okay. Also, something that I like to do. Sit. Sit. And if I tap on my thigh, she will place her head on my thigh, which I think is really cute. You're okay. Good girl. That's a good girl. I love my dogs. They are adorable. Yes. They also have, like, we also have toys for them, obviously. Oh, Buffy's tired. And actually, we try to avoid, like, buying toys that do, like, these squeaky noises, because they are supposed to learn that when someone does, like, make a squeaky noise, like being like, ah, or something, if they scream, that they let go. This one has actually this squeaky stuff in there. And we have taught them that as soon as they play, like, too rough with it and, like, they hear this noise, they drop it. Which Kuma can do this really, really well. Wait, do you want a toy? No, you want the treats. You want the treats. You're impossible. That's what I mean. She is so food motivated. And Buffy's observing the garden. Yes. You want the treats. I know. Come on. Good girl. Oh, you're so fluffy. Buffy, you want something? Down. Good girl. Well done. I love my two dogs. They are so cute. Yes. Was it a good training session? You did well? Yes, you did so well. We always keep the training sessions short, especially right now where I have the two of them, which, as you can see, gets a little bit chaotic, especially with Kuma wanting to get, like, every treat. Yeah, we're working on that. It's definitely more effective when you have more than one person working on it, when you have two dogs like we have right now, right? And also, right now, Buffy's, again, a little bit irritated because her paw is injured. My poor little dog. And the thing is, she's a very, very active dog, so when she gets injured, she's always a little bit depressed, and I understand it. As you all know, will have surgery in 11 days, and I'm excited for the surgery. I'm not excited for the recovery period and not being able to move. I have ADHD, and oh my god, that dog does too. That dog does too. She is so active, so easily distracted, and just like wants to run around a lot, which is good. She's a good, healthy young dog. So I can absolutely sympathize with her. When I cannot move, I also get grumpy. Yes, Kuma. You just want more treats. I know, but I can't stuff you full of treats. You need to eat your normal food as well. Yes. So yeah, those are my dogs. That was a little training session. Thank you for watching the video. I will probably take a break from filming now. And yeah, do this as a first experiment of doing a vlog. Tell me if you liked it. Tell me if I should maybe, if I finish these books, especially books like The Song of Achilles, if I should make like a book review on that or not. And yeah, now I hope you have a wonderful and amazing day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and tell me in the comments the things I need to do better and everything, because this is again my first time doing a video like this. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye!